Like another key to success for young athletes would be parent involvement. I don't know how much, like, it really meant a lot for me as a young athlete, man. Just seeing my parents up in the stands, man, it made a huge difference when it came to you already being in a hostile environment when it's like, time to compete and play against another team. So looking up and seeing your mom or your dad in the stands, man, supporting you, it was a huge thing for me. On top of family members, on top of friends, also supporting you, man. That's like a huge key as well. Parent involvement, it shouldn't only come to an existence when there's discipline issues or there's a disagreement with the coach, but when it's also a lot of success going on with that player and with that coach. I would love to I would love for, little Johnny mom come to me and sit me down and say, hey, I talked to little Johnny last night at dinner. We talked about X, Y, and Z after high school. How can you help make all his dreams or make anything or everything that he has in his vision and his plan to become successful? I would love to have those conversations with parents, but I think some of the things that we see from parents are, especially on the high school level, like, they're with us, they're involved, but they're not involved. It's more so like they show up to parent meetings and, they don't have any questions, they don't have any comments for parent meetings and during parent meetings, and then next thing you know, we go play a whole 18 or 20 games and like you see nothing. You don't see parents, man. You see them when it's time to pick them up. And for the parents that's inside the stands, cheering on their kid, man. My dad did really well, man. He was never my coach. Once I started playing under Coach Draft in high school, my dad stopped coaching me. My dad was my first coach to coach me in baseball and basketball throughout my county days, man. And once I became in high school and even in middle school, like, my dad stopped coaching me after middle school. Like, he was a parent. Like, I needed him to be a parent. Like, anytime, even my mom, like, anytime I needed to, like, get help emotionally, like, that's when they stepped in. Like, they weren't telling me, oh, what I could have done better, unless I asked, but I didn't go home to another coach. I went home to my parent, which, parents have to play a role as a parent, but parent involvement, man, is huge, man. I think if we have a lot of parents, like, trying to help coaches figure out their athletes or their kid next step in life, man, I think that'll make a huge difference, because now that coach feels as if not only does that kid have support, but also that coach has support. And then once you see a lot of parent involvement, you're also going to notice that kids are engaged on what the expectations and the standards of a coach. Like, I shouldn't worry about my kids being late no more because my parent is involved. I shouldn't worry about my kids, or I shouldn't worry about the miscommunication because the parents are involved. So parent involvement, man, is another and a huge key to a young athlete's success.